Yeah! Lock it on 90.3, that's WHPC. Get that volume amplified for Lithuanian landslide. Lithuanian landslide. Lithuanian landslide. Lithuanian landslide. Lithuanian landslide. 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 Landslide!
Stavo sunus, teste pribesam. Tego tabo baigajena, vienta kestori. Tego durbo tabo naude, irżmo nugeri. Tego saule lietuvoj, tam sumas prashalina. Iršviesa, mušte čiūste lyde. Tego male lietuvoj, daga mūsų širdyse. Vardan to Lietuvos vienybė graži. I'm with the Cecily, yeah. I'm with the Lithuanian.
Vinces Kadirikas, Totishka Gesme on Lithuanian Landslide, the voice of Nassau Community College, 90.3 WHPC. Oh, how live that was. I'm Mark from Floral Park. It's 9:18. And the vocals on that version of the Lithuanian National Anthem were just done right here, right now, in our WHPC studio, as we have celebrated artist Dritty Pope with us here this evening. Thank you, or ačiū, so much, Dritty, for coming down to the show.
Labas ačiū jums.
Dritty, for those listeners who are not yet enlightened, could you please tell us how you came to be, or in other words, could you tell us about Dritty birth?
Oh, yes, I'd be happy to. So since the age of 1, my family has brought me to a Lithuanian heritage summer camp in Vermont called Camp Neringa. And at this camp, I've been practicing Lithuanian songs, Lithuanian dance, eating Lithuanian foods, and spending time with Lithuanians. And since a young age, I've gotten up in front of people performing at their laužeses or bonfires, learning how to be creative and be myself.
It almost feels like I was there, Clark. Oh, Dritty, last year you released your Lithuanian EP, a collection of songs that focus on your ethnic heritage. Won't you please tell our listeners how your earlier releases were a stairway to this release?
Yeah, sure. So as Dritty Pope, I focus on releasing short but conceptual EPs or albums that range from 10 minutes to 25 minutes. And last year I put out a 4-song, 18-minute EP called Lithuania, and it's about my experience as a Lithuanian-American celebrating the culture of my močiutė and tėvukas, which means grandmother and grandfather. Many of the songs were recorded at Camp Neringa. It's got the voices of camper and counselor friends, and I sample our camp skambutis or bell. I sample some accordion that is traditional to Lithuanian culture, and I interpolate a Lithuanian folk song.
Was it a response, to Big Sean and Travis Scott's song Lithuania, which we just played earlier?
Yes, it was. The song Lithuania is not by Lithuanians and is not about Lithuania. And so I wanted to put out some music that was by Lithuanian-Americans and about Lithuanian culture, using Lithuanian words, using Lithuanian sounds.
That's so cool, man. Speaking specifically of the tracks to make up the Lithuania EP, could you share what influenced you to bestow upon the world your unique rendition of the Lithuanian national anthem?
Yeah, so I was definitely inspired by Jimi Hendrix performing the Star-Spangled Banner at Woodstock, his legendary performance. The beat was produced by Tindri, who's a summer camp friend of mine at Lithuanian Camp Neringa. We recorded the verse in Philadelphia in July 2022 at Šokių šventė, or Dance Festival in Lithuanian. And you know, I knew I needed to start off the EP teaching and sharing a big piece of Lithuanian history. I learned a lot about Vincas Kudirka while making this song. He's a national hero of Lithuania, and he's the poet who wrote Tautiška giesmė. He wrote it in 1898 and it was only first performed in 1899, which is already after his death, and it became the national anthem of Lithuania 20 years later in 1919, when Lithuania declared its independence from the Russian Empire.
Well, that's all great, Hendrix and Tindri and Kudirka. But could you tell us why, within the song, you name-check the person who is undeniably the single greatest force behind the Lithuanian Camp Neringa in Vermont? And that would be Sister or Seselė Ignė.
Yes, Seselė Ignė, along with the Sisters of the Immaculate Conception, is who is responsible for starting Camp Neringa. Seselė Ignė came from Lithuania to the northeastern United States with the goal of starting this Lithuanian heritage camp, and it still is this place today where my family and friends can come and celebrate our culture. Without Seselė Ignė, there would be no Lithuania EP.
I can definitely see that. Now, the track on the EP, Ačiū Labas, would be fair to say it's not only a song of gratitude, but one of welcome as well. But of all the Lithuanian words available to you, what drove you to make those two the foci of this song?
So, Ačiū means thank you, and Labas means hello. These are the two words they teach you when you show up at Camp Neringa for the first time. And throughout your day at camp, or in any interpersonal relationship or conversation with Lithuanians, we always bookend our conversations with these words, Labas and Ačiū. Even though we might speak English in a lot of our conversations with Lithuanians or at camp, these words unify us. They bring Lithuania into everything. Each interaction starts and ends with reminding everyone of why we're here. We're here because of Lithuania. It's an organic, natural reminder of that. And even if I, as a counselor, am coming to tell you, a camper, what your chores are for the day, you got to clean the toilet, you got to do the dishes, I'm going to start it with a Labas and end it with an Ačiū.
Wow. Listen, when during the 6-year creative process of making this 9-minute song and video, did you come to realize that you had really something extra special?
When I started recording music, Ačiū Labas seemed like a natural theme to write a song about at Camp Neringa. So starting this song several years ago, I would bring my laptop and microphone every single summer to camp, and with my camper and counselor friends, I would invite them to hop on the song with me, to write a rap, to write a shuki about their camp day, a poem about their Lithuanian-American experience, their favorite Lithuanian word, and it ended up on the song, and each year I would add a few more of my friends to the song until it became the long project, which it is now.
Let's take a break and listen to a concise version of the song Ačiū Labas on Lithuanian Landslide with Dritty Pope live on our studio mic right here at 90.3 WHPC.
Ačiū Labas. Ačiū Labas. Ačiū Labas. Ačiū Labas. Ačiū
Achulabas, my belly is filled with the papas. I'm folding your clothes like your mom was. All of my raps are just blobless. Hatred in my vena cava. Age on my woman's body. When I am sloppy, they say, go work on your novitiate. I'm still over my yet my infatuation cripples me. I still wanna know what her. Ignore her. All they tell me she's a blossom. All they tell me that I'm awesome. Ha ha. Achulabas, Boston cream. You said that you saw some. Achulabas, bread Neringa, and I am performing. And I'm taking pictures like Inga. Labas, labas, labas in the morning, labas in the noontime, labas, labas, labas when the sun goes down. Bow, Jesus, Jesus, Jesus in the morning, Jesus in the noontime, Jesus, Jesus, Jesus when the sun goes down. Wow! Give us our phones back. I got hurt, but they don't know that. We need to get back on track. Someone's gonna go do snack. I'm feeling that energy rising and shining. CIT duties, they climbing. Spabbing, they capping and vising. Remember they crying. Milligrabber, we ain't lying. Dog jumper, we flying. Chickens running through the piebble looking for food, but we ain't gonna let them. Achu, giving. Achu, living. Achu, giving. Achu, living.
Achu.
You're Lithuanian, Google it. I'm Lithuanian Kugelis, and you're Lithuanian 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 Google it. I'm Lithuanian Kugelis. Achu, stop. Google it. I'm Lithuanian Kugelis, and you're Lithuanian Google it. I'm Lithuanian Kugelis, and you're Lithuanian Google it. I'm Lithuanian Kugelis.
Achulabas with artist Dritty Pope live on the studio mic on Lithuanian Landslide, the voice of Nassau Community College, 90.3 WHPC. I'm Mark from Floral Park. It's 9:28. In case you're just tuning in, we have the pleasure of conversing with Lithuanian hip-hop recording artist Dritty Pope live tonight, and we're talking all about his Lithuania EP. Dritty, on the EP, there's a track called Open the Door, Gintaras. Won't you please tell us who this person is and what door he is being asked to open?
Yeah, so Gintaras Vilkauskas is a Lithuanian music teacher at Camp Neringa. He's a musician who travels from Lithuania many summers to teach music at camp. I've been learning traditional folk songs from him since I was a camper. He plays at the lausises, the bonfires. He plays in music classes. He plays his accordion, which is on the song Open the Door, Gintaras, and he plays his birbina. It's a type of arrow flute, which we just heard in the backing track of Achulabas, and I knew that I needed to incorporate his sounds on the Lithuania EP because it's so symbolic of what I hear as a Lithuanian-American at summer camp. He's opened a lot of metaphorical doors for me, making music so important at camp.
That's awesome. Listen, I'd love to hear that tune, actually, but I'd be remiss, Dritty, if we didn't address the energetic vocals you recorded on the Steel Wolf Classic that evolved into the theme song for this show. And if I may be so bold, as I can see you brought your guitar, could you perform it live for us here tonight?
Type. On 90.3, that's WHPC. Get that volume amplified for Lithuanian Landslide. Lithuanian Landslide. Lithuanian Landslide. Lithuanian Landslide. Lithuanian Landslide. 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 Lock it on 90.3, that's WHPC. Get that volume amplified for Lithuanian landslide. Lithuanian landslide. Lithuanian landslide. Lithuanian landslide. Lithuanian landslide. 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 Landslide.
Ouch, you so much.